Good morning, students. On the second day of the class, today we are going to discuss about the next topic, which is how the internet works. Before we start the class, let us recall the previous classes. On the previous class, from the chapter Introduction to the Internet, from the first topic, already we have discussed about history of the internet, a technical viewpoint, how it works. On the history of the internet, already we have learned when it was developed, who developed, and what is the first internet network's name, and how the two computers are communicating each other logically by following some rules which is called protocols, and then how the two computers are connected with each other. Already we have learned that, already discussed. Directly, indirectly, how the computers are connected also already discussed. And if it is not possible to be correct directly, then through channel how it is connected also. uh, for that, or routers and modems are helping. And then we already discussed on topic who governs the internet also, and different volunteer groups are there. They are taking the initiative to develop the internet. Okay. For now, today we are going to be discussed. Today we are going to discuss on topic how the internet works. You know that the two protocols needed for the working of the internet are TCP and IP. On the previous topic, already have learned about the protocols and how the two computers are communicating by following the protocols of the internet through TCP and IP. TCP is transmission control protocol and IP is internet protocol. Let us see how they function. Already we know the two computers how it has communicating by following the protocols. But now let us see how they function. When data is passed from one computer system to another, it is broken up into pieces called packets using TCP. And each packet contains 1500 bytes or characters. If, for example, it is difficult to be sent 100 MB or 200 MB of data together in one shot. So to send that it makes into pieces, broken up into pieces, and in by packet wise it has sending. So, and each packets 1500 bytes or characters are containing. So IP address and the IP ads and the IP address of the sender and the destination to each packet so that it reaches the correct destination. So when it is sending, it is making into pieces or broken into pieces, and in a packet it is sending, and each packet is containing the 1500 bytes. And when it will reach in the destination, it will collect into pieces only, and it will collect and resemble there, and and combine all these packets. The packets are passed from one computer to another until they reach their destination. At the destination, TCP resembles the packets into complete message. If the packets are garbled, a request is made to the sender to resend them. It is it is not necessary for all the packets in a single message to take the same route through the internet, or for the same message to take the same route each time it is sent. Thus, one of the technical strengths of the internet is that if some parts of it are unavailable for communicating data, the data will still be sent through another path. Okay, on this we will come to know with the help of this diagram how the data is transferring from one system to another, or from one network to another network. Here, this is the data, the first data it will send to TCP. TCP breaks data into pieces. This data it will make into pieces, and in a packet it will send. So when it will send on the internet network, wherever you will get the path different way, it may not send through one route. If it is not possible to send in one route, it can possible to send through different route. So here you see, from a starting point, or from a system when it is sending through the network to reach in the another network destination, at that time you can see the process of going or sending the data. It will make into pieces, then through different route it will send, and when it is sending, you see packets travel via different networks according to IP address. IP means IP address here. Then from there TCP requests resending of garbled packets. If the data is not possible or not sending properly, then what will happen? This TCP means transmission control protocol, will ask to resending the garbled packets, and from there resemble the packets. The TCP will resemble the packets here. You see, resemble the packets. Then it is making a complete message. So this way the data is transforming from one network to another network. So how the internet works? Actually it has worked through working through the TCP and IP only, but it is not possible to be sent all data together. So it has broken into pieces, and broken into pieces and make a packets, and each packet can carry 1500 bytes or characters. And when it is sending through the network, it is not possible to be sent. When it is not possible to send in one way or one route of the data, then it can be sent different route of data. But when it is sending, it will send in the broken pieces and via different networks according to the IP address. It will travel, and before reaching the destination, the TCP will ask to resend the garbled packets if not properly received, and there, after receiving all, it will resemble the packets to make a complete message. Okay, this way the this way the internet works. Now, next point is how to log on to the internet. How to log on to the internet. Okay, in order to make your computer or network a part of the internet, you need the following. First is an internet connection you need. If you want to log on your computer or network a part of internet, then the first thing is you need internet connection, a modem, internet access, a program that controls the communication of data on the computer system. So among this, how it works, how we can get the help, how we can um, uh, get the facility of the internet through these following things we'll discuss. Now let us look into each of these points and understand what they mean. Okay, all these few things are needed to make our computer on the network as a part of the internet. So let us know or look into the points and understand what they mean. First is internet connection. The first point, as they said, an internet connection. So internet connection, what is internet connection here? This is provided by internet service provider, ISP, who have their servers installed and provide internet connection to users through it. A server is a computer with high storage capacity, large memory, and powerful processors. So internet connection, how we can get it? Actually, it is provided by the internet service provider. For example, the internet, Airtel, Reliance Jio, they are the internet service provider. We need to get the permission or connection from the, then we can access the internet. And how they can provide this? Because they have the servers installed, they provide internet facility connections for the users. And a server is what? Actually, a server is a computer with high storage capacity and large memory and powerful processors are there. So from that server, millions of people can use, and it is in turn connected through cables and satellite to other services spread around the world. Connections issued through an ISP server are allotted private space on the server in order to host website for clients and store email messages for the connected users. Okay, so in short, here some of the popular ISPs in India are listed below. VSNL, Videsh Sanchar Nigam Limited. MTNL, Mahanagar Telephone Nigam Limited. Vodafone, Tata Teleservices Limited, Airtel, Jio, Idea. All these are the company or the servers, hmm, they provided the ISP, you can say ISP, and they are providing the internet service, internet connections. So they are the internet service provider. From there only we need to get the connection of the internet to make our computer a part of the internet. So factors, next is factors affecting the choice of ISP. Now there are many ISPs there, but what factor affecting it? What factor affecting it? On that basis we will choose the ISP, that means internet service provider. And like for example, in our locality we are using the Airtel service and Geo service. Why we are using that? The Airtel and Geo is providing the internet service. They are the internet service provider here. Even BSNL also there, but we are using this Airtel and Geo. For that, actually what factors affecting the choice of ISP we will know on this topic. To select an ISP, you should find out about the technology. How we know? You should find out the technology and speed provided by them, besides the service cost. The following factors must be kept in mind while selecting an ISP. Here you use the mobile internet, the mobile internet service provider Airtel and Geo. Why you choose that? Some factors are there. On that, based on that factors only, we have chosen Airtel or Geo. So the first point is technology. You should know which type of technology the ISP is using, dial-up, cable or satellite. Based on this information, decide which technology is suitable for you. So first of all, technology we use uh, 4G, 3G, 5G, 2G. So which facility you want from the internet, which service provider is providing the 5G, or and the service provider giving the facility of 4G but speed is not so good, but the service provider is providing 4G and speed also good, then on this technology factor also you can choose the provider, ISP. And next is speed. Before choosing an internet connection, check what speed you will be getting while surfing and downloading from the internet. And speed also is a matter. If internet is not providing with good speed by the ISP, internet service provider, then we are changing the service provider. And sometimes like that were many mobile mobile internet service provider also, they have stopped their companies and all, no? Based on speed and facility, they are not able to be provided. On this base, many companies also stop because the customers, they have changed their service provider. Okay. Next is cost. The price of the internet connection is based on the type of connection and speed. You should always look for the best deal. Okay, and cost also is matter. With less cost, good service is providing, and on that basis also. Next is usage. You must check whether there is any limit to the internet usage in your plan. Any limit also not, based on the usage. For example, mobile internet packs based on the plan 1.5 GB, 2 GB with this amount, how many days you can use it based on the plan. So these following factors are there for choosing the internet service provider. Based on this only, we need to keep in mind, before you will choose an internet service provider for you, might be for mobile internet or maybe landline also, we need to be follow these following factors, which I should remember in our mind. Okay, so let us go to the next point. And now To get the internet connection, you need modem. After getting internet connection, how will connect to your internet? To connect that, you need a modem. What is modem? A modem is a computer peripheral or accessory that allows you to connect and communicate with other computers via telephone lines. Okay, modem will help you to connect and communicate with other computers, okay, via telephone lines and all. A modem also enables sending a fax from a computer to fax machine or to another computer. There are generally two types of modems are there. Okay, first is internal modems and second is external modems. So now what is internal modems? An internal modem slips into an expansion slot provided on the computer motherboard. The phone code is plugged into a jack accessible through the back of the computer. The internal modem is less expensive than an external modem. Internal modem is what actually it is a expansion slot provided on the computer motherboard only. That is internal modem. External modem is placed outside a computer. Internal modem is placed, expansion slot is there inside the computer itself, and external modem is placed outside the computer, and the modem rests near the telephone that hooks the computer to the outside world. Okay. And working of a modem, how it works? We know the modems are required to be connect our computer to communicate with other computers via telephone lines and all, and that also there are two part, internal and external. Internal modem is um, it is a expansion slot provided on the computer, and external modem is placed outside a computer. But working of a modem, we should know how it works. A modem converts for what purpose actually? As before already, we just previous, no, just previous here, uh, yeah, this part, no, how the internet works, how it has carry a data from one place to another. This how it works. A modem converts. So what is the purpose of modem? When the data is sending from one place to another and broken into pieces and make a packets, and each packet containing 15 bytes. No, now that all together cannot able to send it. So that's why it is broken into pieces. And for sending for that, this modems um, taking a role to send, taking a take an important role to send that. Okay, how it is sent? Let us see. A modem converts digital data from the sender computer into analog data, a format that can be carried by telephone lines. Um, it is a similar manner the computer receiving the data, converts incoming analog data into digital data through another modem. The process of converting a digital data into a digital signal into an analog signal is called modulation, and the converting an analog signal into a digital signal is called demodulation. So it means modems is sending data into digital, and it is convert into digital data from into um, analog. So digitally it cannot send. So when it will send, it is sending into converting into analog, and when it will receive in another by reaching in the destination and received by the another network or system, there it will receive as analog, and it will converts again in the modem itself into digital, then it will display on the screen. So the process of converting a digital signal into analog signal is called modulation, and converting a analog signal to digital signal is called demodulation. So modem means modulation and demodulation. Any data might be a photo. Sometimes you see in when we are downloading the photo, in one shot it is not displaying. Means slowly it displaying. Slowly means from the from the top of the photo you can see little display, then full photo will display properly, because that the whole photo might be digital photo, HD photo, cannot high definition photo cannot send all together or cannot receive all together, so it has makes broken into pieces, and in a packet it has sent. Now it is sending, the modem is converting from digital, because HD, that is digital one, from the digital it will convert into analog. So it is in analog signal, it is easy to be sent mm, into pieces, and after reaching on the destination, again the modem will collect as a analog signal and converting into a digital signal. Okay, and the process of converting digital signal into analog signal is called modulation, and from the analog signal into digital signal is called demodulation. Now here you see notes, an internal modem attach the method of attached to the motherboard. It can be used in a place of external modem shown in figure here, figure 1.4, working of a modem, how it works here. This is the computer one system, and it has connected with modem. Okay, and the modems, how we are getting connection from the telephone line only here, and from here globally it will send like this here, no, and from here globally, from here it will reach on the destination through the telephone wire to the modem, and the modem will receive in, it will do the demodulation, means from analog signal to digital signal to convert, and it will display on the computer. Okay, so how the data is transforming from one network to another network, or one system to another, how it works, already a plan. So today up to this topic, and before we end the class, I'm going to be tell you a few questions which you have to be do it and send it in my personal WhatsApp number. Okay, from this topic. So first question is, what is the full form of TCP and IP? What is the full form of TCP and IP? Second is, the data containing a packet, how many bytes of data contains in a packet? How many bytes of data, how many bytes of data contains in a packet? Okay, next. How to log on the internet? How to log on the internet? For that, what is the following things are required? We need to write down. Next, what is ISP? Next, what is server? Write few examples of ISPs in India. Next question. Write down the points of factors affecting the choice of ISP. Only the factors name you need to write. Next question. Generally, how many types of modems are there? Generally, how many types of modems are there? You need to write down. And the last question, what is modulation and demodulation? Okay students, so today up to this, next class we'll discuss on topic types of internet connections, okay, and wired connection. On this topic we'll discuss next class. This is the topic, types of internet connections, and wired connection, through wired also you can connect it. Okay, so today up to this. Thank you very much. Yeah.